Hello viewers, my name is Ezechukwu Stanley and I'm a 2021 virtual intern at HARLEM Solicitors. Today I'll be lecturing on the topic Visa Exemption under the Nigerian Visa Policy 2020, and the few things I would like to touch on would be the definition of a visa, the Nigerian Visa Policy 2020, when it was created, why it was created, and the categories of people or countries that are exempted from acquiring a visa before visiting Nigeria. So first off, what is visa? Well, the word visa is actually an acronym meaning Visitors International Stay Admission, and a broad definition for the word visa would be to say that it's an endorsement on a passport stating that the owner of such a passport is allowed, or the holder of the passport is allowed, to stay in the issuing country for a specified period of time and then leave. So the Nigerian Visa Policy 2020 was inaugurated, or it was inaugurated on the 4th of February 2020 by the president, and its main aim was to foster or empower foreign direct investments, create a stronger atmosphere for the economic development of the country, and also create space for tourism, for tourists to come into Nigeria. To do all this without compromising the economic or social security of the country in general. So the Nigerian visa policy, it was, like said earlier, it was created in 2020, and the reason why it was created was because Nigeria is a country that is growing always, and the world in general is evolving, so there was a need for Nigeria to evolve as well, and the former visa policy wasn't doing this, so there was a need to create a new visa policy that would help push Nigeria forward. So this new visa policy 2020 actually took the classes of visa from 6 to 79, which was considered an upgrade because new categories of visas can now be issued. So that being said, the categories of people that are exempted from getting a visa before entering Nigeria are first off, the ECOWAS states, member states of ECOWAS. So these countries are bound by a free movement protocol that was signed by all the countries, the 14 countries under ECOWAS. So these countries signed this agreement, this protocol, saying that they would allow their citizens to go into each other's countries. There were 15 actually, 14 excluding Nigeria. So these countries said they would allow each other's citizens to enter each other's countries without the need for a visa. So they can stay for a period of 90 days, and to come into Nigeria, let me use Nigeria as a case study. So if a Togolese wants to come into Nigeria, for example, he has to prove that he has a sustainable means of living in Nigeria. He also has to show that he also has to come in through a proper way, a way that is not alien to the Nigerian laws. For example, now, smuggling or sneaking into the country through one of the borders illegally. He also has to show that he has valid travel documents like his passport. He needs his passport to come, or maybe his national ID card as well can also suffice. And staying here, he won't be here for a period exceeding 90 days. And if he's staying here for that 90-day period, he can't get a job. He can't work or create a job unless he acquires residence permits. The second group of people that are exempted from acquiring visa are countries under the visa abolition agreement. Now, this is basically a bilateral agreement entered into between Nigeria and two countries, Nigeria and Cameroon, and Nigeria and Chad. So Nigeria has signed an agreement with these countries that the citizens of these countries are allowed to come into Nigeria without passport, and likewise. So these people are allowed to come into Nigeria and stay for just a period not exceeding 90 days as well. So also, the third group of people that are that are exempted from acquiring visa are people who have been waived by international organizations, like, say for example, now the ECOWAS Commission, the United Nations Organization, the African Union Commission, and the African Development Bank. Now, these institutions can waive visa for some diplomatic people, so they can come into Nigeria without visa, and they do what they need to do, and then they leave, and they don't exceed 90 days. That 90-day rule is actually very important. So they don't exceed 90 days under this category as well. So the fourth kind of people are people who are like, these ones are like countries that have been waived. It's a reciprocal waiver. Let me put it that way. It's a reciprocal waiver, and so basically, the citizens of these countries, they agree that Nigeria will be waived from acquiring visa, and they will also waive it for Nigeria as well. So that's what the agreement states. It could be a multilateral agreement. It could be a bilateral agreement. So they are also not allowed to stay for a period exceeding 90 days, and they are not allowed employment benefits as well. So that's for the categories of people that are allowed to acquire, that are exempted from acquiring visa before entering Nigeria. Now, in conclusion, it would be pertinent to state that these things won't work unless there is efficient work put in by the immigration service to help these visa institution. Now, the immigration service has created a system, a technological system, MIDAS, and it was created to help scrutinize visa applications more, and just basically help make sure that people who are to acquire visa, and people who are not supposed to acquire visa do not acquire visa. Just strengthens the visa policy even more. So thank you very much, and I hope that you guys can also after watching this video, you can subscribe to the HARLEM Solicitors website, the HARLEM Solicitors YouTube channel, and you can also check HARLEM Solicitors website to read up on more topics as well. Thank you very much.